Hi. Now, after $61 billion worth of funding to Ukraine by the United States of America, the Ukraine army is falling, and it is more and more evident that things are going to be bad to worse. And already, Russia has not started its offensive till now, and when they have not started their offensive, things are going bad to worse. Their military is falling, they are losing territory, and just 2 days back, on April 29th, Reuters they wrote an article, and that is giving me an insight into Washington and Western capitals' brain, what's going on. And it looks to me like they are desperate, and in desperation, they are planning desperate things. And now they are talking about a medium term funding plan to withstand Russia's onslaught. And they want to mobilize Moscow's frozen central bank assets and provide it as a war compensation to Ukraine. So, if you look at it, they are talking about it and planning about it since very long. Though many of the economists have said that this is illegal, but when you have a lot of money and you want to do illegal stuff, you will find many of the lawyers who will tell you that this thing is legal anyway. But it will be a bad thing for the Western dominated economic system itself. And if Donald Trump returns, the White House will not be very supportive of adding Ukraine, because we were looking at his reactions since past 2 years vis-a-vis this war of Ukraine. But now these people are also thinking, the Westerners and especially the Biden-led White House is planning for a multi-year funding plan, and which is somewhat some kind of insurance to Kiev against US political swings. This means, I think, that they want to make it precedent proof for almost 10 years, that is for two presidents. And how can they do it? By laying out some kind of legal stuff that if some president want to take back steps, then it will be very difficult for him. And then a no confidence type of thing will automatically come against him. Such kind of legal work they must be planning. This is what I am calculating. And they think that with this all stuff, Zelensky probably won't be able to retake much territory because he is not having enough men to recruit as new soldiers. But they think that it will give him somewhat a negotiating space or freeze the conflict, like North Korea and South Korea. They suspended their war 71 years ago, and it still fall past 71 years, the freeze is there. So they are thinking on those lines, and they want to confiscate Russian assets, which is 300 billion plus worth of money. Though Joe Biden, with the new law, has got powers to confiscate Russian money there in United States, but that is just 5 billion US dollar worth of amount, and majority of it lies in Brussels. So they are planning to do it, or they can also do one thing. I think they can take it as collateral and take money from banks, various banks, keep that amount of Russian frozen assets as collateral and pay it to Ukraine to continue the war. So this is what going on, but I don't think that this is going to work. And uh, by these measures, they might drag this war up till the presidential election. But right now, Ukraine is not just lacking in money or war equipment, but also lacking in men, and this is not going to work for long. And it's my analysis that very soon the Ukrainian army will collapse, and such collapses actually take place. We have seen in world wars that such collapses take place at once, and that I think will happen with Ukraine.